A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go.
What is that? Get it! Get it! Get it!
Here's Williams. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down throw by Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This is Walker on second. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
What is that?
Williams on first down. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Walker now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, Williams to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best is like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Walker does not score. They not only stop him, backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready, go.
Love now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
A second down throw here for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Love from the gun. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
4th down. Here's Love. He finds Njoku, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now he tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying with Walker. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Falcons 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Offense up to the line fast.
Right through.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Love with it on 1st down. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain
That
of
chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Chased out to his right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Hut.
Once more, it's Love. Throws caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Black, 95, 43 red. Set.
They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
1st and goal, Washington.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Line up the design keeper. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Commanders going field goal here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we cluster. 6. Ready?
To the air with Love. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard
Right,
pickup.
right.
Brings up
Come on,
2nd
set.
and 3.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Set. Black 40. Set. Cut.
Love on 3rd and short. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Let's go now. Drill green. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 3.
Striker. 3.
3rd and 7.
6. Mega. Fury. Yellow. Needle blue. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go. 52 blue. Claude red.
Loves to throw again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
One final shot before the half. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set. Red, 3rd.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Commanders pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middlebackers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, here's Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. On target here to Njoku. And he He's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Love looking to pass. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Love now on first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. To Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. The second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
We'll air it out on third. That's complete to Sloan. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Williams. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. This connects with Higgins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. What? Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Gotta protect the football.
They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Ready, set. Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready?
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Red, 38.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
On the ready.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new setting down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
33, yellow. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the set.
2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun now for Love. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 27, Commanders 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Williams on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Williams from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah.
50, green. Hey, go Furious.
On first and 10, here's Love. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Love with it on first down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Let's
The
go.
Falcons
Ready?
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Washington Commanders first down.
Williams set to pass. couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for the back time. So that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes the pocket. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
97. Yellow, 43. Hey, blue. Trouble, 38.
Love throwing on fourth. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pulled off the conversion.
First and 10. That's a 35.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Completed over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Throw is caught. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like